What's happening, everyone? Spring has sprung, and today we're making one of my favorite side dishes as we enter the barbecue season. Pasta salad! This will be similar to what you find at the deli counter, or an Italian-style pasta salad, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison, but I think mine's a bit more sophisticated. It all starts with pasta, of course, and I picked rotini for a couple reasons. It's the same pasta used in the salad I find at my deli, but it also holds on to more of the dressing given its shape. You can use bow tie or penne, but I think rotini has more surface area, and it has more nooks and crannies for flavor to find its way into. Also, it comes in this rainbow variety, which makes it fun. And who doesn't like fun pasta? Is it you? Just cook the pasta according to your box directions, but a couple of notes on cook time. Generally, I like my pasta al dente, but it's not quite the same when you're using it in a pasta salad. But if you're going to cook it al dente for pasta salad, just keep in mind that it will absorb more of the dressing, leaving your salad dry, so you want to make more dressing than you ordinarily would. Whatever you do, just don't overcook the pasta, because we're going to be stirring it a lot with other ingredients, and it has the potential to break and fall to pieces. I like it somewhere in between al dente and regular. Is that like medium rare pasta? Once it's done, drain it and give it a quick rinse. Yes, rinse your pasta. I know, rinsing pasta in some circles can be considered sacrilegious. But that's because we're washing away the starch that helps bond the pasta to the sauce. That's not a problem here because we're putting it in a salad. Also, rinsing the pasta stops the cooking process because if we just left it here, it would continue to cook. So if you cooked it just right to your desired consistency, then you'll want to keep it there. Then we're going to give it a quick splash of vinegar for flavor and a bit of acidity, and of course oil to keep the noodles lubricated, lest we risk the pasta sticking together, and that's just no bueno. Now we'll get started on the other ingredients, which are tomatoes, of course, sweet peppers, olives, parsley, red onion, and mozzarella. Depending on the size of the tomato, I'll either half them or quarter them. I just don't like big chunks of tomato. To each their own. I like to keep the small varietal of tomatoes and peppers for a couple reasons. Number one, they're easy to portion for any given recipe without having to commit to an entire tomato or pepper. And number two, they're great snacks for the kids. And if your kids are anything like mine, getting them to eat something healthy can be challenging. And this is one of my small wins. I like to do a trio of olives, so we're going to use black, green, and Kalamata. I like the salty brightiness they bring to the party, and they contrast well with each other. But also, more color is fun! It's fun! Red onions. I like to slice them thinly, but not diced. I think longer pieces are just more elegant. Cheese needs no justification. I often see people adding large chunks of cheddar, which can be okay, but I feel it takes away from the elevated status of the salad, and it can be a bit lowbrow? It's okay, you can call me a snob. I own that. A couple ingredients worth mentioning. Pepperoncini and soppressata. I like the heat that pepperoncini brings to the party, plus the flavor from their brine, but it can be a bit overpowering, so I usually drain them and remove the seeds. This is a hot soppressata, which has a bit more heat than ordinary salami, but you could use either. Or pepperoni works well too. But we're not going to add this to the larger salad, because there are some in my home that don't like spice or heat. Those people have a problem, and they should get themselves checked out. No worries, we'll add all these to the final showcase product. Okay, we're in the home stretch! Just add all the ingredients to the pasta, and now we'll make the dressing. With the tomatoes and mozzarella, it makes me think of caprese salad. So I want to use some darker balsamic vinegar, but I also want to keep the salad light. So I'm going to use this black cherry balsamic vinegar and balance it out with some white balsamic, a bit of Dijon mustard, salt and pepper, and of course extra virgin olive oil. Because I used this cherry balsamic, it's very sweet, so we don't need any added sugar, and it helps balance out the acidity. I often use a Sicilian lemon white balsamic for the same reason. They're oh so sweet and of course flavorful. Okay, moment of truth. Let's do our comparison. This is the store-bought version at a deli near me. It's actually very decent, and I like the way they cut the pepperoni, but they often leave big chunks of inedible pepperoncini, and it's a bit overdressed for me. And here's mine. Lots of colors and a bit more elevated with flavored balsamic, fresh herbs, and a variety of bright ingredients. But the point is, these salads are so versatile, so do whatever you like and make it your own. Live some life. Eat some pasta. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, If you enjoyed this video, make sure you push all the buttons for more delicious recipes and fun cooking tips. Thanks again, everyone. We'll see you next time.